Hi, I'm Dasha, and yes, I went to a concert of my dream. I was at Adele's concert. Gosh, guys, I've been dreaming of this, I don't know, for 15 years at least. I listened to Adele for the first time when I was 10. I started singing her songs, and the first songs I've ever sung in English were Adele's songs. She had a huge impact on me, even though, in my opinion, our vocals are different, but in the rest, she's the influencer of my life, my idol, my role model. It's funny to me that some people say Adele and me are kinda similar. I don't know, I really don't understand why. Probably just because of the tribute I made several months ago. But in this video, I'll tell you about the big concert, what I did to organize my trip, what was going on before the concert, during the concert, and after it. And I'll show you some sensational events that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And these concerts, these I couldn't miss in any possible case. But yeah, before we start, a little announcement. For those who don't know, I'm working on my album and you can listen to songs from the album I made, Versace and Anyway.
Well, wait, life is good. No one really knows what you really do. Can't wait to feel the right mood, cause it's really cool to get all the moods. One smile can be enough. One hug is a part of love, can't stand for who you are. Cannot wait to see these nightmares gone.
The link is in the description, and there's also a link up there to the music video. I'll be so very grateful if you check out both of them. I've been working on this album for 4 years, so the greatest way to support me is to listen to the songs I've made. Thank you so much, and as always, subscribe to my channel, leave a like, and we are finally moving to the concert. And I'll tell you a bit later about all the merch I bought. Let's start from the very beginning, how I bought the tickets. So, my very first challenge was to buy tickets. Why, you ask? Because Ticketmaster, at least here in Russia where I live, doesn't work, like at all. The site was constantly showing me an error, like I'm a robot, and I didn't matter whether I tried to browse the site with my VPN on or off. But lucky my friend Alec wrote me like, Dasha, I'm buying tickets for Adele concert. Are you coming or what? And I was like, of course, I'm coming. If it wasn't for him, I don't know what I do. Well, I'd come up with a way to get the tickets somehow, but still. So the story is, my friend has a friend who lives in Germany, and that was the person who bought the tickets. How much did it cost? A lot, of course. But let me show you the arena plan first. We got the tickets in the section that was behind the main fan zone. Our zone was FOS, a standing zone which was divided in 2 sections. And so you could stand closer to the stage or closer to the main audience zone, but our section was also considered as a fan zone. I prefer to stand during the concert. I think there should be a specific atmosphere for sitting, especially if it's Adele's concert. I'd be mad at myself for the rest of my life if I was sitting somewhere in the end of the arena. That was a matter of life and death to see her walking past me. So there was the only option, the standing one. And now, the price of the tickets. We bought them for 370 euros per ticket. Yes, a pricey entertainment, but I didn't think a second when I was buying it that it was the concert of my life after all. Of course, I'd do anything to get there. And another important moment, that was a pre-sale and we tried to get better tickets, but they were sold out already. But well, there's a little secret to all this. No need to rush and buy the tickets as soon as possible, because there will always be an opportunity to get them, even right before the concert. For example, I bought my ticket for Justin Timberlake's concert in advance, and my friend got this like several weeks before the concert. And he got a fan zone ticket, which I couldn't find anywhere. Literally impossible. But apparently not for him. So really, if it isn't a Coldplay concert or something unique, then you can relax and find those canny people who sell tickets even right before your concert. And we tried to be those canny people and bought several tickets, but in the end we couldn't sell anything because this concert was kind of special. It was a concert residency in Munich, so Adele with her team came to the city, built the scene and everything around and from scratch, and held 10 concerts during the whole month. So, yep. Around 1 million people could attend this majestic show. The arena they built had a capacity 80,000 people. That means for a month they could gather 800 people in total on her concerts. That's quite a lot. And now let me tell you about my journey. First of all, to get to Munich, I needed a visa, a Schengen visa. I didn't have it, of course, so I gathered all my documents and decided to give it a try. I applied for a French visa and after a month I got it. It's valid for 6 months, so with plenty of given time I started packing my stuff for a trip. Sure, the whole point of going to Europe was to get to Adele's concert, but I couldn't miss the opportunity to visit other places too. To be honest, I don't really understand why they decided to make the second concert residency in Munich. Okay, obviously such countries leave the economy for the host country and their host city. And I think also this vibe like Munich, Germany, beer, that all played its role too. I really like the center of Munich and architecture is very beautiful, and in general we had a great time there. So yeah. And now let's get the most interesting part, the day of the concert. Hi everyone, at least I'm here at Adele's concert in Munich. Now we're just walking around in Adele World. It's a huge place around the arena with different entertainments that they built especially for this concert. So we're just wandering there for now. By 5:30 they're open the gates to the arena. Our zone is right before the stage in that giant circle with standing places. I'll get you updated with everything that's happening there. Stay tuned. The residency was opened on August 2nd. I was here on August 14th, and by that time I already watched a ton of different reels. I cried a lot already. Then I cried the night before the concert. Imagine how I'll cry during the concert, how I'll see her, and how I'll cry again. So yeah, you know, the excitement. So what you could visit in Adele World. It was like a little town built around the huge Adele arena that could feed 80,000 people. And there were a lot of various entertainments. For example, theme bars. If you remember the song I Drink Wine, there it is. The theme wine bar. There also was an apparel bar, so of course a lot of little merch shops. In one of the shops there was exposition of Adele's dresses.
Sweet text through streets.
For this remarkable day, I wanted to take a dress that I made for my Adele tribute. But firstly, it was a velvet dress. Secondly, I'll dye out my heat stroke in that dress. And thirdly, it wasn't finished. There should be rhinestones on the back, and now it's being remade. It's boiling hot here, 30 degrees, but also there's a lot of fun. We're just looking around, and here, look at this. It's all a queue for the merch. Well, that's okay that everyone wants to build the merch, but why losing time here? While over there, I bought everything in another little shop. Gosh, I'd like to tell you so many things, but later. There was also a second stage where usually Spice Girls Experience performed. It's a tribute to Adele's favorite band. Also, they had a magician. all around Adele World, there were different photo zones with graffiti and stuff like that. Oh, and we found a telephone box where you could do hello, it's me. This is a telephone box from Adele's music video. You can say hello, it's me. And there you can listen to Adele telling about her life and explaining the British references in her songs. Like usually it may be difficult to understand every reference, especially British, but here she explains everything. On the second stage, they also had a night show after the main concert. I tell you about that later. And of course, I bought hella lot of merch.
Привет! Я накупила одежды на всю свою жизнь. Буду носить.
Why I bought so many things? Of course, to cherish the precious memories of the concert, but also to make a little lottery for my subscribers. I have another channel, Russian channel, so yeah, I can show you what I bought for them. Look at these treasures. This is a concert book, one of the prizes. It tells how Adele made this show, so many cool photos of Adele. Every page are like masterpiece. Just look at this beauty look. It's a themed one with every song for the concert and how he made it all. The pages are also nice. The design is beautiful and it's skyfall page. This is so freaking cool. I'd buy every other version of this book if they had more. Let's check out all the merch I've got and then proceed to the concert. Look at this. I show you everything. I have this gorgeous bomber jacket. This is for me. It costs 200 euros, but I really like it. It has references to the songs. Here's Easy on Me, here's Set Fire to the Rain, and the albums 19, 21, 25, and 30. Such a cool jacket. There's also an A here. I had to buy some tote bags due to the amount of all I got, but they're plenty nice too. I took one of them and other was a prize too. Next is the Haribo Marmalade. Adele collaborated with them and they made a limited edition of marmalades that you couldn't find anywhere except for the concert shops or in special buses. I came especially for exclusive items, and all around the city you can find Adele in Munich merchandise bus. I ate one bag of this and they're delicious, and here it's written for someone like you. Haribo loves Adele. Very tasty, and was another prize, by the way. The rumor has it pulled. I bought several different sizes. This is the L size. Next we have this merch with lippus. Here, a t-shirt with lippus and beautiful Adele here. One more t-shirt. I have variety of sizes too. Top quality, top design, top print, and another one here. A little more about Adele World. In the bars, you could buy a beverage and return your cup after you finish it. For it, they had give you several euros. At the concert, you could have your beer served in the cup like this, and they're directly from the concert with lippers too. It isn't mine, it's printed on the cup, so yeah, if you could give it back and someone saved up to 100 euros on that, but you could also take it as a souvenir that cost only 3 euros. Yep, you take a drink and have a merch. I also got some pendants and these are gorgeous too. Look, here's Adele's hello engraved on one, slide on the other is Adele. It can be a bracelet or a pendant. I have another one which is gold. Such a cute present, and sure, I think I kept one of them. I also took some flyers. This one is the general info about the concert and the second stage lineup. The first on the list is DJ Mad, then Spice Girls Experience, and that's a tribute band because Adele is a fan of the Spice Girls. After them, there's Florian Zimmer, a magician. After that, Spice Girls once more, then the DJ, after him karaoke, then was a concert, and then the late night karaoke. After that, someone else. Also, there's a weather forecast and a QR code here. I'd like to show you so many things. Here's Adele World Map. Look, such a huge arena, so many places beside the stage. So now there's the merch is discussed. Let's look at the stage. All the work that was done to organize all this is just extraordinary. Every little detail is made with such thoughtfulness. This is really Adele World. This arena that was built for a concert, this huge LED video screen that I consider it the largest continuous outdoor LED flat screen even built. We arrived at the gates at 5:30 when it was open. There was some people already in our zone, but we still got places beside the barrier so we could see Adele passing by. We got our places here just before the walkway to see absolutely everything, to see Adele up close like that. And we got amazing places. We could perfectly see the stage. Adele walked past us. Sometimes she was singing on the little circle in the middle, so we could see only her back, but it was like that for everyone who was in the zone with us. While you were waiting, you could scan that QR code and send your photos or videos and get a chance to appear on that enormous video screen. Can you imagine that a photo of my friend appeared there? So we took a lot of pictures. Some of the photos on the screen got changed. For example, some of them were transformed to Adele or to a child version of the person from the photo as a part of When We Were Young reference. Of course, it was an AI who was doing all that, but the idea itself is brilliant. I adore all these little details that form special memories from the concert. Everything was thought of, the toilets, the beverages. The only queue I saw was in the beginning to that shop with the exposition. But look at this. This is the line, a huge one. These people are all the huge queue for the merch. It goes all the way over here. And I really don't understand why they were standing in that massive line like for 2 hours and they were stuck there while they could be anywhere else. Because when we went there after the concert, the queue was done. Here's a little secret. Don't waste your time in lines. There always will be an opportunity to go back and enter without any problem. The concert begins. Well, this is the legendary moment. The concert has begun. I started crying right away. There's a whole video set on me crying during Adele's concert. My eyes were constantly wet because of the tears. Of course, that was that very concert in the pouring rain. 20 minutes before the concert and it started to rain. We don't know what to expect. We just hope it's a teeny tiny rain. A storm, rain, wind, set fire to the rain. Lighting screens in the sky. Adele sings. Thunder rumbles, we're soaking wet. I really like the moment when Adele was like, if this fucking rain stops on the set fire to the rain, I'll be so mad. And it stopped right after this song.
Oh my god, it has actually stopped raining. What the hell?
So yeah, Adele like scolded the weather, and what I also really loved is that when it was pouring, she was there with us. Adele was as soaked as we were. That was amazing, and during the concert Adele talked a lot and she was saying such motivating words, really something that everyone needs to hear. She told about herself and how she's always afraid of going on stage and how she hesitates a lot. For example, she used to worry so much about every little detail that was beyond her control. Like, she was so real with us.
I'm such a fan of music. I'm more a fan of music than an artist, and I truly, truly mean that. I'm being deadly serious, and I hope that actually never changes. And it's so I understand just how much music has helped me and gotten me through so much and been the biggest joy of my life as a fan. I know exactly the kind of choices I make when I want to go and spend my time with an artist or with a band at a show. So I can't thank you enough. It really does. And I don't do it very often, so I feel like it's impossible for me to like you know, get used to it. I don't think anyone takes it for granted. I just think it's, oh, that's what we do. We perform all the time. I do not perform all the time. Like every time I do another show here, this being my fifth, is I'm way more relaxed. I still get very scared and nervous when I come up out of smoke over there. But my nerves, they feel like healthy nerves and not like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna die kind of nerves, you know? So I'm learning how to enjoy these shows because I keep getting to do them again and again. And that's a really lovely, lovely feeling because I'm such an anxious person anyway. I'm naturally terrified of fucking everything. So to actually come up here and be like, oh, we're gonna have a good time tonight, and even like with the weather and things like that, normally I'd be like, the stage is gonna break and the crowd are gonna leave because they're wet and they're cold, and here we are. I had a great fucking night. I had a brilliant time with you. So I really am trying to learn to go easy on myself and actually just try and enjoy everything. But it's, yeah, it really means the world to me, and I will treasure it forever that we were here together tonight. So thank you so, so much. And I will remember it crystal clear forever because of the fucking weather, I'll tell you that.
Her feet got cold and she put her sneakers on and told that her man would be proud of her finally performing in her New Balance.
And so I can't pinpoint exactly where you are when I hear those little cheers. Although my man is going to be so happy. Baby, look what I'm doing. I'm wearing New Balance on fucking stage with our Marne Privé in front of like 80,000 people. Absolutely crazy. I better get them for life now. Do we hear that, New Balance? I expect sneakers for life, trainers for life. Anyway, so.
Yes, a cool ad just like that. I'm sorry, that wasn't me. And I also really liked when she was shooting t-shirts somewhere in the crowd.
I've got one more, I've got to try and get to it. Just so you know, audio, I'm losing my message in my ear.
Oh, and she pulled up on the stage some Brazilian guy. Imagine his emotions. That's an unbelievable look. That was so cool. So yeah, those who were standing in the first zone closest to the stage, they could really attract Adele's attention. No one sang on the stage with Adele, but still in the fact, you could get there. That's a story you'll remember for sure.
Is his microphone on? Hello, my darling. Hello. What's your name?
My name is Caio.
Good name.
My name is Caio.
Ayo.
Caio. Like Kyle, but Caio, C-A-I-O. So I'm originally from Brazil. I was raised in America, but I live in New York City now.
So do we have anyone else here from Brazil?
They did some selfies together, so yeah, wow, amazing.
Put your arms up. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you for coming to so many of my shows. Be careful on those stairs.
We all were all connected to each other and could almost feel what that Brazilian guy was feeling. And where her makeup was smudged, ours was smudged too. It was astonishing, you know, that huge video screen was showing Adele up close.
I'm a little bit annoyed because I had to move my whole day earlier to get my hair and makeup done, so I was ready on time for 7:30. And I'm even bothered because I'm going to look very real life to you in about 20 minutes once this all washes off my face.
On every song, they made a special video design with a lot of details. For Skyfall, for example, they had an amazing video from James Bond. I saw that and have goosebumps as soon as I'm telling something about her concert. I want to cry. Set fire to the rain. They didn't make it rain on purpose, but the thunder, the rumble. That was so symbolic with that song. when she sings Set Fire and their actual fire. And we were so grateful for that fire because it warmed us a bit. Everyone on the arena sang Someone Like You.
Will you guys do it for me loud?
And oh, the confetti! When she was performing when we were young, they sent millions of photos to the air, to the audience. I took a couple of them. It's like gifts, a free merch too. Okay guys, let's be honest. That was fucking perfect. I was absolutely happy and excited. Yet when you watch the videos from the concert, you may notice that Adele often sings lower on purpose. That's my honest opinion, and that doesn't mean that she sings badly, but sometimes, okay, it wasn't that perfect, but hey, it's totally normal. That was even better because it was real, especially when you perform that many times in a row. On the other hand, performing that many times in a row, you could kinda get used to it. Or, well, in any case, you can notice that only on the video, but on the concert, sure thing, you don't pay attention to that.
Like a dream come true.
In the end, Adele has a very specific voice timbre. She even speaks in this timbre. That's a unique voice trait. She sings so naturally without an effort. That's so cool that she didn't even care but made everything perfect. Still, I want to say that Adele is a more private performer. I mean, she mostly sings ballads. Her songs are very philosophical, so sure, huge gigs like this one are so spectacular and beautiful with all of those fireworks and etc. And her music band is wonderful, and yet I'll sure her concert is even more emotional if she performs, for example, in Vegas. Why, you ask? Because Vegas concert hall comparison is 4,000 people, while this arena was built for 80,000 people. So of course, in a smaller hall, you get more attention, you hear the singer better, you can enjoy these acoustic experiments and be closer to your idol. But still, a huge arena gives you undescribable emotions, that's true. So now the dream of my life is to get to Adele's concert in a small hall. Take a seat at the table, like when she was performing in the Griffiths Observatory. There was so little people comparing to this concert in Munich, so you could really enjoy being so close to her. That really would be awesome. This concert was very awesome too. A lot of work was put in making all that. Of course, they are making money out of all of that too, but still everything was so professionally done. Every detail and reference was thought of. The video on the screen, the beautiful Adele, that was so real, so active. And you know every word of every song. You've been waiting for this moment, for this concert for so long, and finally it comes true. I had this feeling before the concert that this time will fly so fast and I won't even notice it. Like, I won't be able to really understand everything is going on and enjoy it properly. And of course, everything passed really quickly and I have a lot of memories with me and also videos from the concert. Guys, really, that was breathtaking.
Crystal clear. Go ahead and tell me I'm
sang on Adele's concert. I just sang karaoke here and I was brought on stage right away. That was something. Everyone was so kind. That was so cool. Like, I don't have words to describe it all. So yes, it's time to reveal the truth. I sang on Adele's concert. Not really with actual Adele, though I sang her songs with her like everyone did, but let's face the reality. You know, I get a lot of information from everywhere. I watch stories on Instagram. I try to see where people go and what they're doing and if there's something interesting for me to get. And thanks to that, I knew that after the concert, there will be a late night karaoke, and I came to prepare right after the main show were rushed to the second stage. As you can see, it wasn't so small. Sure thing, Spice Girls experience wouldn't perform on a tiny stage. As soon as we arrived, the karaoke started and people wanted to get on stage, but I had my tall friend Alec with me, who was holding that tower of beer cups he got. A girl was singing first. She chose Rolling in the Deep. And you know, beforehand, I found the very person who hosted karaoke on Instagram. So that's another hint to you. Communication is power. Yeah, so I found out that the drag queen hosted this karaoke and I wrote something like, oh my god, that's so cool. I'd like to sing there too. And they answered me something, I don't actually remember what exactly. So my tall friend raises his hand and he had that cup tower and I beside him was raising my hand too, and the host spotted us, and that's it. I got on stage. I was so shocked. My shock was shocked too. The night before, I was dreaming of this karaoke and even posted stories like, see you there. So thoughts can be materialized after all. I came up to the stage, they gave me a glass of champagne right away to calm my nerves a bit. And I knew for sure what song I was saying. Of course, I chose When We Were Young because I'm so used to sing it. I've been doing it for many years already and I can sing it in any condition. And when I was ready to start, they announced me as Dasha from Russia. I was a little confused, I must say. Like when they asked me where I was from, I wasn't sure it's a good idea to announce it like that because let's be honest, there are different people with different opinions, so I didn't think that it was be nice to do that. But you know what? No one was giving a fuck to that fact. Everyone was so kind and greeted me so warmly. They gave me applause. They were singing with me. They were like several thousand people and they all were singing and raising their hands and everything. I can describe what I felt back there. I just embraced and deeply enjoyed this moment. Like it's such small chance that you'll get on the stage. So how awesome was that? I was on my dream concert and then I was singing Adele's song in the front of her fans. Like what? I want to cry again.
It's a sad song. I'm sorry, but I think it's an important song for everybody. Yeah, so hope you enjoy that, guys.
Reminds me of when we were young.
After I got back from the stage, I literally couldn't breathe normally. I couldn't say a word. That's how fantastic that was. I really felt that absolute love and support from each and everyone.
Do you want to take a picture with me and them? Yes, okay. Hey guys!
nervous, okay? It's just a few thousand people, don't be nervous.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
for having me here.
Yes, of course. Enjoy the rest of your time in the web world.
And the stars on that night were definitely in right position because I met my subscribers on the concert. Can you imagine that? That was so nice to see them. That really made me understand that all I do is not in vain. There are real people who really watch my videos. That was a true blessing. After that, some other guys came to me to take some pictures together too. They said that everything was so cool. So yeah, such a unique experience that inspired me so much and gave so many positive emotions. That's something I'll definitely tell my kids. And we drank wine and we were watching the giant Ferris wheel in Adele world that was lighting up and Adele was riding on it. Also, there was some carousels too. I just really admire all the work they did to organize such a concert. And it was all made for this fabulous woman who I love to the bottom of my heart and I won't even stop loving her. When I was going home from Adele's show, I was somewhere in space. That was incredibly awesome. If you were on that concert too, tell your story in the comments, and to everyone that couldn't attend it, I wish to get there next time. May your dream come true, and I'm sure you'll go to Adele's concert or another concert of your dreams soon. I know you'll do it. It's worth every bit of money you spent. I believe you can go to such a concert one day. Adele might take a pause from touring, but she'll return soon with new songs for us. So that's my trip to Adele's concert, sending you all my love and the best wishes. Bye bye!